Hello, friends. Happy Wednesday. Democrats in the House and Senate are now planning on reaching a stimulus deal before Thanksgiving. There are some lawmakers that want to appeal a part of former president's tax plan. Friends, here is the status of the fourth stimulus check and President Joe Biden's spending bills. Please make sure that you are subscribed to my channel and stay tuned until the end of this video to learn how to enter this Friday's $100 Walmart gift card giveaway. Senator Joe Manchin stated he has big concerns that need to be addressed in order to secure his vote, which includes climate change, taxes, Medicare, and immigration, while also expressing new optimism that a deal could be ultimately reached that would win his support on President Biden's domestic agenda. In a hopeful sign for Democrats, Joe Manchin did not rule out the ambitious timeframe that Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer laid out earlier, putting the bill on the chamber floor during the week of November 15th. This means we could see lawmakers reach a deal before the end of this month. Manchin has raised many concerns than any other senator, and he held a news conference this past Monday to publicly cast doubt on the emerging deal, while warning that he could ultimately vote against it, as he has castigated budget gimmicks he said hid the true cost of the proposed expansion of the social safety net. A provision in the former president's tax plan has become a sticking point for some Democrats as they work to reach a deal on the $1.7 trillion social spending plan. A group of moderate lawmakers are pushing to repeal the so-called SALT deduction cap in the reconciliation package, saying no SALT, no deal. But other Democrats are trying to slam the brakes on the idea.
You start all the way at the end. You're not all the way at the end, but that's okay. You're up.
As leader of the Democratic Party, how much responsibility do you take for the dismal results in Virginia and beyond last night?
Well, look, yesterday reminded me of that one of the sacred rights we have is to be able to go out and cast our votes. And remember that we all have an obligation to accept the legitimacy of these elections. I was talking to Terry to congratulate him today. He got 600,000 more votes than any Democrat ever has gotten. We brought out every Democrat about there was, more votes than ever has been cast for a Democratic incumbent. I'm not incumbent, a Democrat running for governor. And no governor in Virginia has ever won when he's of the same or he or she's the same party as the sitting president. What I do know is, I do know that people want us to get things done. They want us to get things done. And that's why I'm continuing to push very hard for the Democratic Party to move along and pass my infrastructure bill and my Build Back Better bill. I think if we think about what we're talking about here. People are upset and uncertain about a lot of things, from COVID to school to jobs to a whole range of things, and the cost of the gallon of gasoline. And so if I'm able to sign into law my Build Back Better initiative, I'm in a position where you're going to see a lot of those things ameliorated quickly and swiftly. And so that has to be done.
Mr. President, given what you said, do you take some responsibility, and do you think that Terry McAuliffe would have won if your agenda had passed before Election Day?
Well, I think it should have passed before Election Day, but I'm not sure that I would be able to have changed the number of very conservative folks who turned out in the red districts who were Trump voters, but maybe. No, I know we did, but I was running against Donald Trump.
Mr. President, what should Democrats possibly do differently to avoid similar losses in November, especially as Republicans are now successfully running on culture war issues and false claims about critical race theory?
Well,
The state and local tax deduction cap, set to expire at the end of 2025, limits the amount of state and local taxes that taxpayers can deduct from their federal taxes to $10,000. That hits taxpayers in high tax and predominantly Democratic coastal states harder. But as Democrats from those areas work to lift the cap, others say doing so would be a tax cut for the rich. Speaking to reporters, Gottheimer said he has been pushing for a full reinstatement of the deduction as part of the deal, though he would not say how long he wants that reinstatement to be in effect. House Ways and Means Committee Chairman Richard Neal said that the committee is still discussing the deduction. According to a committee aide, a proposal on the table would repeal the $10,000 cap for the year 2021 through the year 2025 tax years. It would then be reinstated for 5 years after that, which the aide claimed would keep it close to revenue neutral. The Committee for Responsible Federal Budget estimates a 5-year repeal of the cap would cost roughly $475 billion, with $400 billion in tax cuts going to the top 5% of households. It would be more costly than any other parts of the social spending agenda, including the extension of the monthly child tax credit payments, universal pre-K, affordable child care, and much more. A repeal of the cap is not part of the latest Build Back Better framework released by the White House last week, though the Biden administration officials have previously stated that they are open to a repeal as long as lawmakers find a way to pay for it. These negotiations come as other measures in the originally proposed reconciliation package, such as tuition-free community college and paid leave, have been cut amid efforts to reduce its price tag. Friends, the key word for this video is pot pie. If you would like to enter this Friday's 3 $100 Walmart gift card giveaway, please make sure you click and like my videos, make sure that you are subscribed to my channel, and also comment below the keyword from each video. Now, there is some great news for those of you that live in California. If you are eligible for a California stimulus payment and have not yet received it, it is highly likely your payment is coming through the mail. The California Franchise Tax Board is distributing the 9 million stimulus payments via both direct deposit and paper check. The agency said that most direct deposits were made by October 31st. The next wave of paper checks have been sent out, but it could take weeks before your check hits the mail. To this point, about 4.5 million payments have been made. The tax board expects that all payments will have gone out by the end of this year. Whether you receive a direct deposit or paper check depends on which option you checked on your tax return. Friends, that's the end of the video for this afternoon. Thank you so much for joining me here today. To say thank you, I'm giving away 3 $100 Walmart gift cards this coming Friday. If you would like to enter, all you have to do is click and like my videos. Make sure that you are subscribed to my channel and comment below the keywords from the videos. Thank you so much, friends, and have a very blessed